Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free.
Okay, next question.
I'm a horse football coach right now.
You know, it got shoved up, shoved it up. It got shoved, right?
What's up, Spartans fans? Welcome to episode 87 of the Spartan Savants podcast. Usual crew this evening on the 12th day of February, this beautiful Thursday night. Got Nicky and Trav, of course. Boys, how we doing?
Figuring it out one day at a time like everybody else.
Hey, that's right. We're all doing.
I turned on a couple. It was a good week of college basketball so far. I saw Northwestern was leading Michigan. Turned that on. The second I turned it on, Michigan took the lead, and then I immediately turned that one off.
Yeah,
that was that was just a classic, like the Simpsons meme. The guy walking in and out, like, nope, not doing that.
Yeah, that
huge mistake.
Yeah, you texted me. I was like, "Oh, I'll check the score," and then like I saw your text like 30 seconds later before I even got to the score. You're like, "Hey, they just started winning as soon as I turned it on."
Yeah.
And I saw, "Oh, they're up by 6. That's probably over."
Yeah. Well, hey, at least we beat Illinois.
That is true. That is true. So we'll start there. A nice overtime win, 85-82. I thought a good team performance all around. But what were your guys' initial thoughts of that game?
Yeah, I went into it thinking we were going to get absolutely crushed. And then I had some stuff that kept me from watching the very beginning of it. But once I turned it on and I saw the score, I was like, oh, crap, we actually got a shot in this one. So it's cool to see that. And then in the second half, I think, well, I guess, yeah, in the second half, but mostly after that Cam Ward dunk in the first half, they kind of flipped the script and kind of, turned something, turn back the clock to what they the way they had been playing the first few games of the season until the last week or so.
Yeah, it's like we kind of said, like I kind of expected them to lose, but there was part of me that was like, this is a classic spot where they win, and they showed up. I mean, Fears 26 and 15. Jordan Scott on defense, I thought he played really tight on Wagler. Wagler was like 2 for 16. He couldn't make anything. Yeah. Nicky, what were your takeaways?
Again, I mean, we were saying last week we were penciling this in as a loss. I think we were probably reverse jinxing it.
Yeah.
Because we all kind of knew that it's a classic Izzo win spot at home.
Yeah.
Jeremy Fears is just a beautiful person.
He is.
He's just an angel of this world. He's the coolest guy ever. I think I can do without the overtime at this point.
Yeah.
I think we can. I would like us to start winning games in regulation. We haven't done that in the last 2 weeks. So that would be nice. Jordan Scott, we've been saying all year that this team will become the best version of itself once Jordan Scott's starting and really starting to play some good ball. And it seems that that's starting to happen. I would prefer it have not happened because of Divine getting hurt, but whatever. It is what it is. Cohen Carr, 8 points, 8 rebounds. I feel like he had a dunk that basically it was the classic Cohen Carr dunk that changed the trajectory of the game.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah,
both he and Ward had those in the first half. Those were crazy.
That reverse alley-oop was unreal.
That was again one of those moments where you're like, well, we're gonna win.
Yeah.
That's what Carr does best. Is he just obviously we all want him to expand his game a bit, have a better jumper, maybe hit some threes, but really you can't. A Cohen Carr dunk is the kind of thing that you just can't teach. You can't like really quantify the effect it has on a game, especially at home. It just gets that crowd. We've always said it's worth 5 points.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, I thought Ward was good off the bench. He made like that dunk he made.
Both freshmen were really good.
Yeah, I agree. We out rebounded them. I think it was. Let me check my notes here. 48-38. Kohler had 16 rebounds. He was better. Cooper played a lot better. He had 8 rebounds. like it was a good team win. I mean, I would like to see more production from Cooper and Kohler, but if they're going to rebound, that's really what they're out there to do. Again, I would like to see a little bit more post presence, but a win's a win. I really was nice to see them bounce back after a really shitty loss to Minnesota.
Yeah, and the rebounding was something that Izzo was really concerned about going into this game with all those 7-footers and the height that Illinois has. I think, I get your point about getting Kohler and Cooper more involved in the post and in the paint, but they pretty much had to sell out for rebounds in this game to give us any chance, and they did a great job of that. I mean, out rebounding them by 10 was not something that anybody really expected. And then the rest of the team, they're playing good defense. We only forced 4 turnovers, but we outscored them 22-0 in the fast break points, which is ridiculous, especially a Big Ten game against an opponent of that caliber. It's just, at the end of the game, it was just a little too much. I don't even know how to put it. Too much stress watching the guy go to the foul line. You can't foul in that situation.
I did not like that call. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I mean, it was technically a foul, but you don't usually make that call in that situation.
It's just too late in Big Ten basketball game for it wasn't like a loose ball, but a ball up in the air, 2 people jumping for it. You have to just you gotta swallow the whistle there.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't really swallowing the whistle all night.
Could you imagine the Illinois fans if that wasn't called, though? I mean,
oh my gosh, they're already
they already are shutting up about whatever, like anything that happened here, but like,
they're already ridiculous before the game, in the game, after the game. Doesn't matter. It's you always forget about that until this game happens, and you're like, oh, the crazies are back.
Yeah.
They really are. That being said, I'll be rooting for them very hard when they play Michigan.
Yeah, we're gonna need one thing I don't know what Illinois is shooting on the season from 3. But I thought we held them down really good defensively. I'm gonna pull up where they shot 28%. They were 10 for 30. They took a lot. They were 10 for 36.
The defense that Cooper had on that rebound at the end.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep. They're averaging 36% from 3 on the year. So definitely helped. I mean, and Kohler getting that offensive rebound to kick it out to Kurtang late in the game. First, Kurtang, that's a big shot. I mean, that was nice.
You missed the one in the corner, you come back, knock down.
Yeah, that took some stuff.
Should have been the game winner.
Yeah. I could not believe they called a foul, but the fierce trip. I forgot
that happened until you brought it up.
people would listen to this and say that's just a Michigan State fan being a blowhard. I did not think it was that big of a deal. I mean, he just stopped.
He's stopping and cutting and possibly getting the ball to set up the offense if there's no look there. The guys, I mean, to me, the guy just happens to be right next to him.
It depends on where you're going.
Yeah. I mean, Brad Underwood didn't make a big deal of it.
The player didn't either.
He handled that like the coach should handle it.
Yeah.
Not one of these crybabies going to go cry to the media.
I love just listening to every interview. Someone asked him, like, were you happy? Yeah, first of all, that was reviewed, and they said it wasn't a flagrant.
Yeah.
It wasn't a trap.
Yeah.
And there was a reporter that was like, were you relieved about that call? And Izzo just ripped him.
Oh, yeah. He was like, you would be the one to ask that.
Yeah, he did not.
You just know he likes pretty much every Big Ten coach. I do not think he likes Dusty May very much.
No, he does not.
He didn't mind Juan Howard, maybe because we always beat him, but he always split with him really. But he was fine with Juan Howard. He really respected Beeline, so it's not really like a Michigan thing. I do not think he likes Dusty May at all.
Yeah,
and who can blame him after the way May's been acting in the media and all this stuff that shows up? I mean,
Dusty May has really taken on the villain role.
Oh my
God. He's really done a nice job.
But honestly, good for him for taking the Harbaugh throne of just
Yeah.
your perfect Wolverine scum.
He's taking that role and running with it.
Yeah,
He really is. He's masterfully playing it.
I wonder if that's what it is, or if he's just genuinely that type of person.
probably both.
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I don't think many Big Ten coaches like him based on, I mean, I don't know who out there, how much weight you put into Justin Spiro's reporting, but he's basically is saying that like Dusty May is like an all-time tamperer and cheater when it comes to like the portal and stuff, and that all the Big Ten coaches hate him.
Apparently, like I guess from what I was hearing is either during the Big Ten tournament or the NCAA tournament, like he was blowing up Braden Smith, like actively, like, all right, come on, you're coming to Michigan. Well, whatever you're paying, we'll double. Like,
That's
come on,
nasty
let's do
business.
it. Let's do it. Like, just
If that's
total. And you're allowed to do it. But
Yeah, it's crazy.
If that's true, great respect to Braden Smith for not taking that.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I'll respect him for. But
yeah.
well, he's a good player. He's fine.
he is, but he plays for Purdue.
He's Amish, but you know.
Did he take Cassius Winston's assist record?
He did.
But Jeremy Fears will get that, so whatever.
Yeah, Fears is well on his way to.
Yeah,
I mean, as long as he sticks around.
15 assists the other night from Fears. I mean, 26 points and 15 assists. That's like cream your pants level of production. Yeah. Like he's getting assists and he's scoring. Like where a couple of games before he was kind of just scoring and the assists were down a little bit. Still like 7 or 8 or 9, which is pretty good. But 26 and 15 is nice.
And he's doing that scoring, shooting only 25% from 3.
Yeah,
too. It's getting to the free throw line is helping him a lot.
Yeah, he's like the only one that
which is great. And he's also only the second Spartan with at least 14 assists in multiple games in his career. The other one is Magic Johnson.
No, that guy's pretty good.
So
pretty
damn good. Yeah.
Fears is on the top 20 Wooden list, correct?
Yes. And he's on the top 10 for the Bob Cousy Point Guard Award.
All right. What would he have to do to win the Wooden Award?
I mean, a lot.
Boozer would have to like die.
I mean, let me pull up the list because there's a lot of names on there.
Cam Boozer, essentially.
Cam Boozer
to win the award, no matter what.
There's a lot of freshmen on that list.
Yeah, I imagine Yaxel is on there.
I think we're ahead of them.
He is. Yaxel's on there. Wagler's on there.
Braden Smith, I think.
Braden Smith, yes. Caleb Wilson, North Carolina. JT Toppin, Texas Tech.
Well, Caleb Wilson out for the season.
Darren Peterson, Kansas. LeBaron Fillon Jr., Alabama. Bennett Sturts from Iowa.
Okay. Get that guy out of my face.
We don't have to worry about him. But
DJ Debanza from BYU is really damn good. They're really good fresh. He's probably their best player as a freshman. Acuff from Arkansas, I believe he's the dude that they have from Detroit or from Michigan.
Yeah. Oh, the guy that we beat. Okay, cool.
Jaden Bradley, the Arizona point guard.
He's probably pretty good.
Yeah. And then there's a few. I'm not going to go over everybody. I've hit pretty much everybody already, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Fierce could do 26 and 15 every game for the rest of the season, and he probably still wouldn't win the award.
Yeah. I mean, we've never had a player win it.
Yeah. That just shows you.
We've had 3 finalists and no winners.
Yeah. I bet I can see him being a finalist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at the Big Ten standings, just looking at the top 6 teams, you have Michigan 13-1. They're 2 games ahead of Illinois, who's 11-3. Purdue, Nebraska tied for 3rd at 10-3. Michigan State is in there too. All 3 of those teams 10-3, 2.5 games back. And then you have Wisconsin and UCLA at 9-4, 3.5 games back.
The next 2 teams we play, fantastic.
Yeah. I feel like it's a bit of a 2.5 games back doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but it just feels like a tough mountain to climb. It just doesn't look like Michigan's losing to anybody. That Minnesota loss is lingering. If we had not lost that game, we're 11-2, and we're in second place, a game and a half back in Michigan. What are your guys' feelings on the chances of a Big Ten championship?
It's going to be hard. I'm looking at this Michigan schedule right now. They play UCLA this weekend, Purdue on Tuesday. They play Illinois the end of the month, and they play us. Those are their only ranked conference games right now.
They play Duke.
They play Duke on next Saturday, which unfortunately isn't going to count for anything for us. So that's
interesting.
That's the tough
mid-season
part.
game. Yeah.
Also, being tied with Nebraska kind of sucks because we don't get another shot at them.
Yeah,
so we've already lost that tiebreaker. We only played Purdue once. So
kind of waiting for Nebraska to like run out of some juice, but they're hanging on.
Yeah, I mean we only play Illinois once and we won that one. So if they can somehow beat Michigan and then somebody else can get it and it turns into
we would have to beat Michigan.
Yeah.
We need Illinois or Purdue to beat them, and then us.
And we have to keep winning.
And we also have to not lose another game.
Winning out is pretty much a must for the Big Ten title, and that's going to be hard with the Kohl Center.
Are you guys nervous about going to Wisconsin this weekend or tomorrow?
Yeah, I think I don't know what our history is there recently.
We've been pretty good there recently.
It's like we used to never win there.
Emotional game.
Yeah.
We used to never win there. Let's see.
It feels like both teams coming off emotional wins. If Wisconsin had just lost, I would be really nervous that we would come in and just lay a stinker.
Yeah, the fact that they won makes me feel better. Honestly, I'm a little more nervous about UCLA.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
They're getting strong. They beat Purdue already. They're getting strong at the right time. They might have their best player back this weekend against Michigan, and they already have 3 guys that are scoring more than he does. So it's the thing with UCLA is their defense and their physicality sometimes doesn't show up.
Yeah,
hopefully they show up on Saturday, not against us.
Yeah.
A nice emotional win against Michigan would be
setting up for a letdown in East Lansing. That would be nice. Mick Cronin's a good coach. There's no doubt about that. Is
Xavier Booker there too?
He kind of owns us.
I was gonna say, I feel like he's had our number.
I don't think we've ever beaten him.
Yeah,
that might be possible. I mean, they beat us last year, right? They beat us in the NCAA tournament.
I don't think we've ever played him besides that.
Where was he at? He was at Cincinnati for a bit.
He made Cincinnati a pretty damn good team.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever played him when he was there. Did he go somewhere else between Cincinnati and UCLA? Xavier?
Not
or one of those Big East schools?
No.
That would have been
Cincinnati was the Big East school at that point.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. He was at Murray State before that, I believe.
Okay.
So it's
Racers.
Yeah. By the way, we've lost the last 2 games at Wisconsin.
Oh, nice.
The other way around.
Yeah, I feel like Wisconsin always shows up against us. In Madison. I have a bad feeling the refs are going to get involved in this one.
Oh, they always do.
Look, unfortunately, because of what happened, the events that have transpired, and the media tours, the refs are going to be getting involved in every single one of our.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you're probably right.
No,
you have to remember, it does have the organized crime ties.
So, it does, yes, the organized crime.
That should even that out. That just gets rid of our advantage that we had.
That's true.
The last 30 years.
Organized crime.
He's involved with organized crime, and he only has 1 natty.
Yeah. Risking his entire livelihood just for 8 Final Fours and 9 Final Fours and 1 national championship.
Sold his soul to never win another title.
That was good. Bracketology wise, a little early to probably start talking about that, but Travis, I think
Monday's in a little over a month.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think Travis, you had ESPN has at 3 in the same bracket as Michigan, with the Michigan being the 1 seed in that, and then CBS 4 with Duke as the 1 seed, Fox 3 with Arizona as the 1 seed.
Yes,
right?
that's correct. And
I don't even know which one I prefer.
Yeah, I was tempted to go with the 4, but we would have to play Texas Tech in the second round, and I don't like that. The way they play. Let's see.
Do you guys know, is the bracketology, do they base it on how things stand right at this very moment, or is it based on what, like, CBS having us as a 4? To me, it's crazy you would have a top 10 team as a 4 seed, but are they doing that based on, okay, they're going to probably lose to Purdue, lose to Michigan,
Probably.
and probably be
They might be, but usually they talk about it like it's from what already happened.
Yeah.
Maybe because there's too many Big Ten teams that are 1 through 3.
Yeah. I do know that Joe Lenardi at ESPN has been updating his like almost daily these days. Right now.
Hey Joe, maybe give us a little bump.
The other ones aren't. Well, I mean, he's the one that's been the most favorable on us, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to me that we would be a 4 seed if we finish the season in the top 10.
In this ESPN bracket, we would be playing, like I think I told you guys off the air. We'd possibly be playing 2 of the teams that we've already played already.
Yeah. Arkansas and Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Not ideal.
And then Iowa State's in there. North Carolina is also in that region. And
I mean,
St. John's and Auburn.
Okay, so that region has Michigan, St. John's, Auburn, North Carolina, Kentucky, Arkansas, us. That is like
Iowa State,
Iowa
UCLA, Miami.
Okay,
that's kind of tough.
That's a stacked region.
This is a pretty stacked year in college basketball.
Yeah.
A lot of good
sport.
Yeah. I haven't watched Arizona play, but everyone makes it sound like they are really good.
Oh, they do not shoot a lot of threes, but they are a very physical, athletic, fast. Like they play our style without the 3-point shooting, pretty much.
Interesting.
And they might be a little better at it, a little more athletic with it, other than Cohen Carr.
Yeah, but they don't have Jeremy Fears. Let me tell you one thing right now. Arizona, if we're in their region, we will beat them.
Oh wow.
It's possible.
I have not seen 1 second of Arizona basketball, but I can just tell you right now, we will beat them.
They're not as deep. They only play, well, I mean, we don't play as many as we were at the beginning of the season, I guess, but they only play like 3 guys off the bench. So that might be a little bit of a advantage rest wise, but I mean, that's way down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this bracket with Duke as the 1 seed, other than Iowa State being the 2 and Texas Tech being the 5, that seems like an easy bracket to go through.
Honestly,
yes.
Give us Duke again. That's the opposite of teams you've already played. I think give us another shot against them. I think we can get them.
Yeah,
you're gettable.
Let me see what Fox had here, because I gotta.
You know that Fears is going to have a play that's going to just be the talk of the town for one of the days.
Yeah,
like the first weekend, it's going to be so annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, the Fox bracket, that's the one that has Arizona as the 1 seed, and that's easily the toughest team in that division, or in that bracket. Nebraska would also be a tough one, and we would have to face them in the Sweet 16. If
I'd like to go a shot at them.
I would. I think
I would too.
Again, I think we can get them.
Yeah, like a neutral
we
site.
can beat any team in the country.
Yeah, I don't think Nebraska's been to the NCAA tournament in basketball.
I want to say they made it recently.
I feel like they made it like last year, 2 years ago.
There was something. Maybe it was they didn't have never had a top 10 matchup at home or something. There was some. Yeah, I would.
I mean, they hadn't made it in a long time.
Yeah, I would love to play them again in the tournament, especially on a neutral site. very interesting bracket scenarios. Obviously, again, very early to start talking about this, but it's interesting to see where things are at. It's like Nick said, I think there's a lot of good teams this year. It's going to be hard to for any team to rattle off 4 or 5 wins in a row.
Yeah, last year, it felt like the Final Four were like the 4 best teams by a significant margin.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, we were number 5.
Yeah.
But this year, it's like the top 8 to 10 are like everyone's saying there's like 8 to 9 teams that can win, and they all leave us off. Yeah. And it's been really annoying in every list that I see.
Yeah.
Willy, we were thinking of with Nebraska is they've never won an NCAA tournament game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah. See, I would love to play them in the tournament.
Yeah.
Other sporting news in the Michigan State world: Kenneth Walker III, your 2026 Super Bowl 60 MVP. A big night for Michigan State with Kenneth Walker and Behringer, punter for the Patriots, got a lot of action.
They were the most talked about players the entire night.
Yeah. They also mentioned Kenneth Walker and just started talking about Wake Forest immediately. Just brushed over Michigan State.
In their defense, they were doing the graphics. Like, they did talk about Michigan State at first, but then there was one part where like he did a cutback and they're like, oh yeah, look, I know we said he went to Michigan State, but he definitely learned that move at Wake Forest. Like, okay, you did not watch 1 second of Kenneth Walker at Wake Forest.
Yeah.
Like, get out of my face.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
he
know
wasn't on the field enough for you to watch.
He did, but like, come on.
Yeah. That was ridiculous. It was so funny. I was really hoping they would drop Mel Tucker's name.
And then they started talking about Jim Harbaugh at the end.
Oh,
yeah. Well, because of McDonald and Barner.
God.
Yeah.
God. Well, that game was miserable.
Also, and I do say the official announcement, Michigan State has now claimed the 2021 NCAA National Championship in football. So thank you very much for that. Yes. And Kenneth Walker also has retroactively claimed the Heisman.
Yes, I was going to go next. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, it's kind of funny because in the Seattle basically turned to the Michigan strategy and just said, Sam Darnold, don't throw the ball. We're going to hand it off.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
and it's our Michigan State guy is going to take over. So
yeah, that was really brutal quarterback play.
Well, hey, McDonald, let me show you how it's done. Basically what K9 was saying. I wish we had to win this game.
Yes. Yeah. So Savant of the Week, Kenneth Walker.
Yes.
The Super Bowl prop bets. Travis, you were 12 for 18. Nicky, you were 9 for 18, and I was 11 for 18. So a little redemption there for Travis. Travis, you and I both got the coin toss heads. You and I, all 3 of us picked the under on the national anthem, which hit. First score was a field goal. You and I hit that, Travis. Nicky, probably the hardest one to guess the Gatorade, yellow. First team to score, we all had the Seahawks. First drive was a score. Travis, you had that. Nicky and I both had punts. Most passing yards, Nicky and Travis both took Drake May, who took it over Darnold. Diggs just slightly edged out Smith and Jigba for most receiving yards or more receiving yards. Nicky, you and I both had that. Total points were even. You guys both had odd on that. Seahawks, the spread 4.5. Nicky, you and I both took the Pats. Travis to Seahawks. Over, under. Travis, you took the over. It was under 45.5.
Yeah.
Nicky, you and I both hit there. Nicky and I both picked the Patriots to win. Trav, you picked the Seahawks. None of us hit on an anytime touchdown score. I had Hunter Henry. Nick, you had Drake May. Travis, you had Kenneth Walker, who got one called back right at the end there.
I mean, there basically were no touchdowns for 3 quarters.
All the entire game. A non-QB to attempt to pass. Travis, you were the only one that said no there. I could not remember which coach they showed first, and I obviously wasn't paying enough attention, so I just skipped that one. Longest field goal was over 36.5. We all took that. 2-point attempt. Travis and I both had yes there, and there was. Total sacks over under 4.5. I think the Seahawks had 6, so that was soared. Travis, you were the only one that took the under there. Kenneth Walker rush yards, we all took over in that hit. So honestly, not a bad night for all of us. I mean, no one had it, everyone did better, 50% or better. So
Nice.
not bad. Yeah,
Impressive.
yeah, not bad.
We know
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The Savants, baby. Anything else here as we wrap up episode 87?
I mean, I wanted to talk a bit more about Wisconsin, but then I looked at the roster and I was like, I don't know. like, oh, Austin Rapp. I think that guy's good. Oh, I don't know if that guy. Okay.
They beat Michigan though, right?
Yeah, in Illinois. They're hot.
Yeah.
They're very hot.
they're a good team. Yeah.
Wisconsin's a good team. I mean, this is going to be the classic.
Oh, they've won 5 of their last 6, or 4 of their last 5.
I mean, they got a dude who scores 20 a game. That's
This is going to be the classic.
and and then the dude from Bloomfield Hills that.
Oh
yeah, Blackwell who
Blackwell.
Izzo was saying he needs to fire himself and his staff for not recruiting him.
Yeah, you should.
He said the same thing about Yante 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Don't be surprised if this game goes to overtime.
Look,
if we win and it goes to overtime, I'll take it.
Oh, of course.
If we have to take every game to overtime, and if we win, I'll take it. But like, come on, can we win a game of regulation one time, please? Nice.
It would be nice. A stress-free game would be nice. Have not had one of those in a while. It feels like.
Fortunately, we don't play Maryland again. So
yeah, that was nice.
I don't think we do.
Yeah, remember we were just kind of winning like every game by like 10 plus at least. Yeah,
That would be cool.
Yeah, feels like forever ago.
The Big Ten is just such a grind.
Yeah, no question. Especially when you're traveling. Well, I think that'll wrap it up for episode 87. As always, you can get us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. We really appreciate liking and subscribing. Feel free to leave a review, 5-star rating, whatever you feel inclined to do. We're also on X at Spartan Savants, Instagram as well, same handle. And of course, thank you to the College Huddle for allowing us to be the Michigan State representative for them. But that's it for me. For Nicky and Trav, we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully with a couple wins under our belt. But with that, go green.
Go white.